of the orbit of Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
All right, we are back in business. Let's stand up. We're back in business. Let's stand up for a good Asian session. All right, let me just bring this up a little bit more. Cool. All right, people, what's going on? Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me just share the links. Share the links with everyone. Get everyone on. Guys, share the link with everyone. Go share the link with all your friends, all your family, because they're going to miss out on some Asia Bank today, and you don't want them to miss out on some money. So get that link shared. We are live. All right, let's do it. Let me just share this link. How many people we got tuned in already? Let's have a look. 13 people. Look at that. Your bro actually never found out your strategy. What do you do? I use price action and trendline seems to work along with decent risk management. Yeah, good man. I use price action and liquidity grabs. That's pretty much it, man. All right, let me just get this up here. All right, yeah, cool. Let's do it. Let me just get Zoom in. And yeah, guys, gold had a big pump yesterday. Big juicy pump on Goldie. Right, let me just. I'm just sharing the Zoom link with the community. Give me 2 seconds, guys. And then we'll start bringing. How long have we got? We've got 5 more minutes. We're gonna wait till this hourly close. Wait for a few more people to join in. And then we'll start breaking down the charts. Alright, let me get this out of the way. Go to this. Share my screen. There. Boom. Alright. Dane, what up, man? What up? 16 people in. Look at that. Let a few more people join in. Then we're going to drop a little like for the stream. Share some love. I'm just going to wait for a few more of the Zoom guys to join, and then we'll start breaking everything down. We'll start breaking it down and having a good Asian session. But yeah, I've got Ninja Trader all set up finally, which is nice. Nice to have Ninja Trader set up. Ninja Trader's looking all good. I'm liking Ninja Trader. Ninja Trader on the PC now, which is looking really nice. Good morning, man. Good morning. But yeah, gold has had a big pump last night. We've seen a very big push on gold. Let me just get the right chart up. Where are we? December there. So we'll clean up all these levels. We'll start from scratch again. How long we got? We've got 4 more minutes. I'll let a few more people join, and then we'll start breaking everything down. Let me just delete all these. We'll start from scratch today because gold has seen a big push back to the upside, which has been very nice. I personally didn't take any positions last night. You know, I did stay up to watch the news to see if we were going to get some sells, but then that news came out weak for the US dollar, so then gold had a pretty steep pump. So I didn't actually end up taking anything, and I've only really taken like 2 trades so far this week. I think maybe 2 trades, 1 or 2 trades. Let me just see here. Hey mate, Joe, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I've just been having a play around on this, playing around on this Ninja Trader, and it actually looks really, really nice. I'm really liking it. Yeah, it's clean, man. Clean. Alright, a few more people join. What time is it? 2 more minutes. YouTube guys, like I say, drop a like, share the stream, get everyone on this stream today because we're gonna make some Asia Bank here. There we go. Cool. I think apologies, Zoom guys. My mic was clicked on the wrong section. You guys should be able to hear me now. Yeah, cool.
Oh, I thought that was my Zoom, eh?
Well, man, I just saw you and someone else leave and come back in, so I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, nah, all good.
Good man. What's liquidity grab? Is that using another word for bookmap? You can use bookmap to understand liquidity grabs, definitely. I'll show you what I mean though. You know, may even take a trade based off that today as well. But you know, I'm only really day trading gold, so gold liquidity grabs are very, very key. You know, anytime gold's going to have a big move up or down, it's always going to come and liquidate some previous highs or lows. So that's kind of what I do for liquidity grabs. And if you wanna give this a little watch after, I'll share this with you. Alright, one more minute, we're going to get this hourly closing and start breaking down the charts here. I think we've got everyone here on Zoom as well. A few people joining for Asia. 22 people on YouTube. Alright, let's do it. Also, guys, at some point during the stream, I'll have to mute the mic. I've got someone to test the fire alarms in the new place we've just moved into. So I'll probably have to mute it at some point. Sweet one, nice one. Always looking to improve my strategies. Yeah, good man, good man. It's always like me too, man. Me too. Like I say, I don't really use bookmap, but it's something that I definitely want to start learning a little bit more and implementing. All right, let's do it. Start breaking down the charts here. All right, let's do the currency chart. I'm gonna do the currency chart because it's gonna make it easier for everyone. Let me delete all these levels now. Start from pure scratch and see how that daily closed. So daily's closed very, very bullish on Goldie. Very, very bullish. You know, we've broken, so we bounced off this support, and you've also now rebroken back above this key resistance as well. So oh, go on, Alicia from Deal sending me a little email, always nice. So we've broken back above this resistance here on gold, which is very, very key. You guys can see this level has been respected here. You know, you broke below it, retest it below it. Now we've actually finally reclosed back above it. And you guys can see here, you know, when we trade above it, you come back down, test it as support, then you have big runs. So break above it, retest as support, and then push higher. So you never know, you may see gold come back down, whether it happens today or not. You may see gold come back down and retest these levels, but in order for us to do that first, just by looking at this daily time frame, I think we're leaving like a little double top here. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see gold do something like this. That's the path. So you probably see gold, you know, if it's going to have a dip back down into these lows to come and retest, or even just continue pushing high today, we're going to likely see something like this. So we have no bottom wick on this current daily, which is very nice. So this is having an instant push up. I would love it to see it spike up into these levels. And, you know, the next level overall resistance on gold is going to be all the way back up here. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Somewhere like that. I'm just looking left. So we got resistance broke, support. You know, the bodies closed exactly on this level. Then did the exact same thing here as well. So around like just call it 1923 to like maybe 1925 is a pretty a pretty interesting level on gold where, you know, we may tap back up into that before, you know, just playing around in this little range. So yeah, overall, no more shorts. Gold is very, very bullish now. You know, could you get some intraday scalps back down to come and retrace some of this move off the news yesterday? Yeah, absolutely. You never know. Like, the thing is, with gold overall, this weekly is going to be very, very interesting because we're now grabbing the previous weekly high, and we're also still, you know, on the weekly, still respecting this resistance. So what news do we have coming up that could kind of change things around compared to yesterday? Let me just see. So we've got unemployment claims today. What do we have? Friday. And then nothing really on Friday. So unless unemployment claims come out today and give the US dollar some strength, this area is going to be very, very interesting. It's a pretty big make or break area. You know, the daily's closed above, but the weekly's still kind of respecting. But like I say, if we're going to have a dip lower, the weekly is going to respect that resistance. You're at least going to see another spike up before potentially doing something like this. And you guys can see here, before gold has had this push up, you know, we've came down and we've liquidated this low before having that push. It's very, very small, but we did actually grab it, and this is what we were talking about. I think this was a 5-minute liquidity grab as well. So before this move up, you know, we wick out the lows and re-break back higher. So there's no real liquidity to short into. If anything, I'd rather be buying back up into this daily close and back up into these previous daily highs up here as well. Let me just see, let me get the stream over here. So 4 hour, it's closed very, very bullish, dip back below, kind of creating a top wick here. You know, like I say, if you're going to see a potential pullback on gold from an intraday perspective, you know, you may come back down and test like 1912 to 1911 before then, you know, coming back up into this resistance, possible. So, you know, you never know, Asia may dip down, London may correct back up, and then that US news may do something like this, or it could just completely continue pushing higher. But at least something like this, because I'm only, you know, we're only really interested in what's really going to be happening in like the next hour. I don't really care about what's going to be happening from another swing perspective. But these are the levels. So let me just, yeah, this is nice. So you see here, you got this support, broke, resistance, little fake out, resistance, broken back above. So, you know, we haven't quite come back down to test all this level as resistance. And you can see that sitting around at least 50% of this move. So 50% of this move up to come and retrace sits beautifully back at this previous broken level. So a few confluences for this to, you know, at some point, I say at some point because it's not just going to push down and come straight into it now. You know, you're probably going to range, maybe grab some highs and then grab the lows. You know, look at that. We've also got a nice little double bottom there as well. Now, let's leave this chart for the 5 minute. Let's do the 15 and 30 on the futures chart. So this is our futures chart, 30-minute time frame. What can we see here? Let's just do some very simple. You got support there, you got resistance there. You know, you come back up, create this little head and shoulders formation before retracing some of this move. Very possible. Look at that. We broke above this resistance yesterday, spike back down, retest the previous high, and then have a nice push up. Longs off that previous high is a very, very nice push. But yeah, this 30 level's big. Let's see here, 30 resistance. So you never know. This level, let me just bring, let me do this. This level up here could be interesting for potential shorts on the 30. Let me just get rid of these. Now let's have a look what's going on the 15. So the 15's kind of, yeah, so you got that 15 level there, I would say. You had a fake out there, break back below, retest, resistance broke, support broke, resistance. So yeah, I think today in Asia, if we can see a little spike up, back up into these regions, you know, you could look for some sells back down into these levels. Sells are obviously going to be a lot more risky because the daily's close so bullish. But even just as a small little pullback, you get some shorts from around these regions. You know, you're talking a nice, oh, what have I done? You're talking a nice little, you know, 30, 40 tick retracement, which is more than enough. But before that, it doesn't surprise me to potentially see gold come and push a little bit higher. So that's our 30 level. Let's make this 30 a little bit bigger. Let me draw this 30 level where we could tap into as well. So where's the next 30 level we do break? Where did I have my level now? I've lost my level. On the hourly, we were looking at this, I believe. What were we looking at? We were looking at what? Here, something like that. Looks pretty nice. You probably have, let me just bring this up, probably here. So if you do get some shorts, like I say, you know, gold can retrace some of this. It doesn't have to, and it's not going to do it right now. But it's just a level that if you know if we get closures below here, I'm just seeing where could we potentially drive back down into. Doesn't mean you just start jumping in shorts, obviously not. But that's going to be our 30 levels right there. So we're keeping on this 30, see if this can spike up. You know, we haven't liquidated any previous 30 lows for the past 1, 2, 3 candles. So at some point, these are all going to get grabbed as well. We got the 15 resistance there. We got our. I'm not going to draw on the 15 support. I'm also going to draw on this low to potentially come and get grabbed. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. So this would be the ideal short level, but even though you may see it spike up a little bit more into there. So I'm gonna adjust the 15 there. Now let's have a quick look at the 5. 5's had that double bottom. You know, we've bounced off there, so you could imagine a lot of retail traders are probably trying to long. Stop's going to be somewhere sitting just below there. We got any interesting double tops or anything? Yeah, kind of got a little double top being created right now in gold. So potential plan of action today for Asia: spike up, grab some highs, potential sells back into that double bottom before then, you know, coming back up into these highs. But potential sells from this region is going to be like it's like a 50 tick range, which is more than enough. But I think you're going to see this spike a little bit higher first. So let's just wait for the first 15 minutes of this Asian session. But this is looking nice. But yeah, big move yesterday. Big move. So what were the numbers? Let me check the numbers. Yeah, it was weak for this. I never really watched the DX5. Let's just have a look. See, look at that. If you look at the DXY, you know, it's still, you know, it has closed pretty bearish, respecting resistance and also liquidating some previous highs. So you got it respecting this resistance, but then you do also have support right here as well. So it's an interesting level. I think the weekly close are going to be way more interesting to see how you're going to go for the next big swing move. Not that I'm interested in chasing a big swing move, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. 15, so 30 is about to flip back bullish in a second. So as soon as we spike out these highs, you know, if we then start to get some closures back below, amazing. We can look to take that lower. So I'm just looking at maybe this level. Fake outs above here, and then potential sells. Or if you get an aggressive 15 close above, then this next level is going to be all the way up here. So the futures chart is much lower because this is the exact same level here. But on the currency chart, we're basically at it, but the futures chart is nowhere near it just yet. But yeah, that's the plan of action for this morning. You know, let's just assess how this first 15 is going to close. So we're spiking up into these highs now, which is nice. Where's my mouse not working? There you go. Alright, let me just put this on here. Let's get the tunes on the go. Where are we at? I don't know if did any of you guys on Zoom take advantage of this pump on gold? I don't think many did. It was a pretty huge push. I didn't take it. Right, so we're just
No,
grabbing.
I didn't take anything last night, but it would have been nice.
Yeah, did you stay up for it, man, or did you just?
Nah.
Yeah, fair
Nah, I
enough, man.
didn't.
Don't blame you, man. Don't blame you.
Bit too late, eh?
Yeah, I stayed up until I think I watched it till like 12 because I just gonna see if it was gonna have a big sell, but then once it started pumping, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna let it do its thing.
Yeah, it just looked like it kept pushing.
Pushing, man, pushing hard.
Mm.
It ripped. And like sometimes when it pumps that hard, it's like you have to find balance between trying not to chase it and trying to find an entry where you can get in with like, because this was, if you look on the 5, like that was the news pump, so that was the huge push up of news. So once you kind of have that out of the way, like if you just look at it, so once you got news out of the way, wait for the first 5 minutes. It's kind of what you were dealt with after. So it's like they didn't really miss much, to be honest. It's pretty shitty. But yeah, it was a lovely push. I mean, you could have like the only really place for entries was like buying at these levels. But that's like 5 minutes before big news, which you know is almost gambling. But it was a lovely push.
Full margin.
Yeah, full margin buys, and buy stops in.
No stop loss.
Crazy the time difference from where I'm at and where you're at. You say morning, but here in Florida it's 8:12 p.m. and sun is now setting. Yeah, your sun's setting as mine's coming up. It's only it's 10:15 in the morning here. I think it's a lovely day outside. But yeah, it is weird. It did take me a long time to adjust to Australia trading times. It took me a long time. Because I've always been, for the most part, just trading off European times, which I still do. Like my whole trading's still based around how I would trade if I was back home in the UK. Just trading the London session for like 1 to 2 hours. But yeah, it was weird. That's why I kind of like doing these Asian sessions, because I just missed being able to wake up early, have a coffee, and jump on the charts. It's just little things like that. Like when you're back in Europe, I don't know. It's nice to be able to do that. Even though obviously Asia can be slower than normal, but don't get me wrong, you can still catch. For you guys, even in Australia, you can still catch great moves in Asia, especially on gold. I don't think it's done much this week because you've pretty much been waiting for that news. But let's have a look at Asia so far this week. Where's Tuesday? So Asia here, you came back up, you broke these highs, you retested this, the Asian session. That's like there you go, almost like a 30 tick move, reached highs of like 40. We're only really going 15, 20 ticks in Asia. That's what I'm really going for. Sometimes you can have way bigger moves like that though. So where's Tuesday Asian session starts like from here, from 1 a.m. London time. They got some nice, pretty much ranging. You can still catch some nice moves. Sometimes Asia can do something like this. At least like 2 to 3 times a week, Asia will have like a 50, 60 plus tick push. The reason I'm watching it today is because we had that big news later on. So the Asian market's going to be coming in, digesting this huge move, and this is typically where you can kind of see some big pushes in Asia. If you don't catch the big push in the US session, Asia and London, you can catch some good volume. How did Nasdaq move yesterday with that news? What was that? 15's closed bullish there on gold. Yeah, let's have a look at Nasdaq. So Nasdaq on the daily closed with a pretty big. Let's have a look. 15-minute time frame. Where was that news? So is that where's the news? That was the news there. So yeah, pumped. Yeah, pushed. Yeah, Nasdaq pushed way nicer off the back of that news. Get rid of these. Get rid of this. So yeah, that was when the news came out on Nasdaq. That's when the news came out. And then you just kept pushing with a pretty nice little uptrend. Whereas after that news came out on gold, 15, That's the news candle, gold then range, but after the news candle here on Nasdaq, actually just kept pushing up pretty nice. Didn't really get any lows. What about the Dow? It's something else for sure. Yeah, it's difficult, man. I sometimes like I would love to see what it would be like. Oh, look at them highs got grabbed beautifully. I'd love to see what it would be like. Being a day trader in the US, because it's pretty tough for you guys as well, because like even if you want to trade like the US session, if you work like a job, I imagine it's probably quite hard until obviously it gets like full-time level, but same as the UK, to be honest. It's almost impossible to get into day trading in the UK. You more so have to swing trade to be able to get into it. Look how messy the Dow was compared to Nas. What about the Russell? Where's that news candle? 45. So there, Doji pushed up. Yeah, nice. Nasdaq was probably the cleanest actually yesterday out of all the indexes. So we got Goldie still pushing higher here. 15 does still, it's got a little bit more room to the upside. You know, there's no long opportunities for me really just yet. Oh, fine. I'm a US day trader in Texas. I work 8 to 5 and trade Asian London session. Yeah, nice man, nice. That's good. What time's London for you? London must be pretty late, I assume. Mm-hmm. 2 AM is the London Open. Wow, yeah, that is late. It's very late. But it's good. It's kind of nice that you can actually hit that if you want to, though. It's still probably better than, you know, some European times. You're trying to day trade in like the UK or something. If you work a 9 to 5, well, that's literally the London Open, and the US Open is like 2:30. So I mean, you can trade the PM session, which is still quite good. And then to even try and trade Asia, you know, that's at like what time is it in London? What, like 1 AM right now? Where's my clocks? Yeah, so in London it's 20 past 1 in the morning. So you guys have it pretty good. Same as Australia. Australia has it very good as well. In terms of like the best place to be for trading times where I've traveled to is probably Thailand. Thailand has some of the fucking best times ever, because you can literally hit like any session you want. Like obviously you trade Asia in the morning, you know, you hit London at like, I think London's at like 2 PM, and then you can even watch like US at like 6, 7 PM as well if you really wanted to. But for us, when we did the trading retreat, we just traded London. Sometimes me and Alex were waking up early. We were trading the Asia markets for like 1 to 2 hours, and then we would have a break, go to a coffee shop, trade London for like 1 to 2 hours, and then just enjoy the rest of your evening. See, Goldie's still pushing up here. No shorts, no longs just yet. I'm just like gonna let it keep squeezing out. We're coming up into that 30 level here. Let me get the 30 chart back on here. Coming back up into this 30 resistance, which is kind of where we needed to tap into. So it's going to be interesting to see if we're going to reject here, or we actually going to close above. Why does this mouse stop working? Yeah, gold is obviously, you know, we are overall very, very bullish. So it'd have to close pretty aggressively bearish for me to want to jump in some shorts. But this level, it's going to be interesting if this 15 is actually, if this 15 closes above, amazing, I'll go long. But let's just see how this 15 is going to close. Australia is also good, comfortably fit. Asia and London, US and today. Yeah, US is, Australia is very good, man. You guys have it very good. Which is weird though, because I think a lot of Australians think it's like almost impossible, but you guys actually have it good.
What up, legends?
What up? What up? What's going on, man?
Oh, it's a banger of a sleep in. Must be nice.
Yeah, it must be nice. Fucking hell.
Now I can't remember my pin to get into my Windows laptop, so I never use the thing.
What's up, bro?
Hey mate, how are ya?
Not bad, how are you?
Oh yeah, living the dream.
Fuck yeah.
What is my pin?
Come on, Goldie. Give us some rejections here. Give us a nice trade today.
I have an idea, Aaron.
Go on, man.
I just watched a video that you put on YouTube last night, I think, must have been.
Oh yeah.
About your shelf.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get a little sign made up saying, "Come on, Gold."
Get a little racehorse on there saying Goldie.
Yeah, yes. Come on, Gold.
A little neon sign. You just put
That would be sick.
Yeah, this is what we need. This is what we need. Hey, let me show this. We need one like this. This is what I need. If you know, you know. Where is it? I'm getting one of them on the shelf.
Yes.
That's what we need.
That's
Oh my
perfect.
God.
If you know, you know.
Perfect.
Bring
Yeah. Very aesthetic too.
Yeah, it's actually quite clean.
Yes, I didn't want to take a trade today.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
Ninja Trader on the app, like phone or iPad.
Have you used it?
I've logged in like to my Ninja Trader account, but there's like nothing linked to it.
Well, I don't know how it works because to run it when you're on PC, you got to be running fucking Rhythmic Trader as well. So I don't know how it works.
And when I don't open Rhythmic Trader before I open Ninja Trader, then it doesn't
Mm.
connect to it. I'm like, man.
I got my.
So simpler.
I know, man. I finally got mine set up. I got Ninja Trader here now. And I was on the live chat at the top set. And we were like, we emailed you the details. I'm like, oh, you didn't, but I'll take it anyway. And they just sent it to me in chat. I was like, oh, thank you.
I like Ninja. I'm enjoying Ninja Trader though.
Yeah, it's clean, man. I got it set up here. I really like it. I think it's nice.
Yeah, it took
Have you figured out how to save your chart yet?
Yes, I have.
So this is the annoying thing. I've done the template, but every time I open it, I have to open up all the charts again. Right-click template. So I'm wondering if there's a way that you can load default like.
Have you saved a workspace?
No.
Yeah, I've created a workspace and I've just saved it. So if you do all your layouts and stuff, and then when you're on like not the chart bit, but the other section, if you click workspaces, well, so once you have all your charts open, when you go onto workspaces, there's a default one, or there'll be like an untitled one, and just save it over that, and then you can just rename it. So every time you fire up that puppy, it'll pop up. Yeah.
True. Because I saved one, but it doesn't do anything. So maybe I need to save on top of it.
Yeah.
To do.
Yeah. Create a workspace, and then you should be good.
Might be the case.
Look at that, Goldie's starting to reject this resistance here. It's a nice comments at 30 level.
Weird shit. Fuck.
Oh, you see what I sent you on Discord, Mark?
Hey, good morning.
Oh, nice.
Good morning.
That's very cute.
He's so small, bro.
I should show you my dog, man. He's fucking huge.
What dog do you have?
Oh, he's full Arab cross cane Corso, Wolfhound and Great Dane.
Oh, fucking hell.
So
Nice.
he's just a unit.
He's a big dog.
Yeah, bro. He's
Nice.
massive.
Bro, he's so chewing fucking everything, bro. He's gonna be a biter, hey. I'm trying to stop him.
Yeah, puppies are hard work, man.
He's just into everything. Little legend though, but it's right. They're the best dog to own because it's Dave's dog, so it's like you just play with them, give them back.
Yeah, literally. It's not my mate.
It's your mate.
Here's my dog.
Oh, nice.
What a
Yeah, he's a nice boy.
What a beast. Nice.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Nice. Fuck, I love dogs.
Go. G. He's on duty.
I need to go make a coffee.
Yeah, I might have to go grab another coffee in a second.
Can you like wait for me? Because we both can't go to make a coffee.
Oh really? Who's gonna hold fort? True.
Someone's got to yell at Carl to do something.
Someone's got to shout, "Come on, Goldie!"
Come on, Goldie. Come on, Goldie.
I want to see how we're gonna react to this 15 resistance, because the 5 here on the currency chart has closed above. I think we're gonna come and grab the highs one more time, but the 15 are here on the futures chart, looking quite nice. But I'm not gonna jump in sell straight away. I need to, I probably need to see a 5 closure back below here. But if anything, the more we push up, if we get a closure above this resistance, then I'd rather take the continuation back into the highs. But let's see. But you see Discord, Mark?
Let me check.
It's still going.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Still going live.
You're doing this thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Where's gold? I got a nice little oh no. Holy shit.
Nas ended up ripping pretty nicely.
I got a very nice buy.
Nice. Did you watch the news?
No.
That's huge. Yeah, after news, the gold went dead, but Nasdaq fucking kept pushing pretty nicely.
Nas moves very nicely, sorry, man. I'm quite enjoying trading it.
It's just simple, man. It's just simple levels. Like you just wait for closures. If it respects the level, you just fucking keep trading it. Like it's just so simple. I don't think that the strategy that we use on gold of like top and bottom wicks works as well though. I found, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's big on momentum. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes you just know bottom wick and just rip.
Yeah. Yeah. This the ATM strategy on NinjaTrader, I fucking love it.
Yeah, I haven't worked out the parameters, so I was watching that dude you showed me yesterday, Mitchell guy, and he does it and it drops it down low enough and then it just moves it up. I think it's really handy.
Well, because I have I got an ATM strategy set for so I have a strategy set for gold. So it's like every time I click buy on gold, it will enter me in 10 contracts, like a 20 tick stop loss. If I want to do set up a different strategy for NASDAQ, then I can do that there as well. So it's like you can, depending on what instrument you're trading, you can literally change like the ATM strategy on NinjaTrader to that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's sick, eh? That little.
I love it, man.
Thing.
What's up, Aaron? Finally made it to your Asian stream. Sean, what's up, man? Good to have you on the stream. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Still crushing the Dow.
I can't sign in.
You can't sign into Ninja?
No, it's my computer.
Uh,
I don't know what my pin is.
probably.
I've tried to turn it off and on again.
Are you-
I've got no rice left.
You put it in. Oh fuck! I was gonna say put it in rice. Sean, how's your? Have you found August so far, Sean? Have you had a good month? Has it been pretty? I feel like August has been it's fairly quiet, but still relatively busy compared to other Augustas. That's a fucking word. Next middle class. Dow is dead today. Hopefully, yeah. I was just having a look at the Dow. That's what I was looking at here. Nas, like, I know you just trade the Dow, but I was like, here, look, Nas, like, once the news came out, ended up, pushing nicely, and I was having a look at the Russell as well. The Russell, I think, kind of pushed nicely. Where's that news? 2:45 London time. Broke above, keep pushing, and I had a look at the Dow, and I think it went. So where's that news? Yeah, so news came out there, so it kind of chopped and then finally broke above. But yeah, it's pretty choppy, pretty choppy. And then yeah, ES moved quite nicely as well. Hopefully picking up late this week. Yeah, I hope so, man. We got some. We got more unemployment claims today as well. I mean, we've only got one more week of August, which is nice. I'm keen to get into them winter months. August, August hasn't been a bad month for me. It's still been profitable, but it's just been like the entries have just been like painful in terms of volume. It's like, you catch like 10 ticks on gold or 10 20 ticks on gold in like back in 5 minutes in like winter time, but it's like you can still catch the same moves in August. It just takes a lot longer, and I just find like for me it's just more mentally fucking draining. Always has been busy for me with the Dow. Been taking 13 trades for the month. Yeah, that's good, man. 13 trades, that's good. How many have I taken? Let me have a look. I think I've only maybe taken what? Let me see. In terms of our gold trades, 13 is good though, man. Less is more. Like I say, I think a lot of retail traders are always blow up in August. I say that from experience as well. So where's my August? Why is my screen not sharing? Let me see. Let me change this. Why is that not sharing? Why are you doing that? For some reason I can't share my screen. That's annoying. For some reason I can't share it. But how many trades have I had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I've only had. Wait, do you say you had 12 as well? How many of you have 13? Yeah, so you've only had one more than me. I've only had 12, so yeah, it's pretty key. Pretty key, man. A lot of FOMO trading going on in August. Can't wait for the loyalty to pick back up later September. Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. That's why I always say, like, even in August, if you catch like quick little scalps, it's still nice. But I think a lot of people, force so many trades in August that you end up spending fucking September onwards just trying to catch up for all the shit trades people took in August. Whereas for me, it's like, if August is quiet, I'll just sit on my hands and I'll take a few little trades here and there. But I'm not gonna end August down and kick myself and then be like, fuck, well now I gotta spend September just trying to crawl back into the game, which I think is very important. Quality over quantity, yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. Less is more in this game. Less is more. I think the most important thing is still like showing up every day. Still watching the charts and still being present with it. But it's okay to to still watch the charts for like 2 hours a day and not do anything. It's still part of trading. Whereas most people, if they sit on the charts for like, come onto the session and you watch the charts for like 2 hours or an hour, you feel like you have to take something because you're here on the chart, so surely you should be doing something. But not trading is also part of trading, right? Which I think is important. So how long we got till we got this? So we just had that previous 30 close on gold. Still respecting this resistance, little head and shoulders. I think, if you're gonna have another drive down, I think you're gonna come and liquidate these highs one more time. It's never just gonna be a one tap and drop on gold. So what was this wick? This wick was like 7 ticks. Came to lows of like 10. 5 minutes till breaking above, just liquidating the previous 5 minute lows, having a little drive higher. Let's have a look at Australian dollar. Yep, got sharp normal discipline, consistency and discipline is key. Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. It's very, very important. I mean, like I've still been, almost like I show up to charts like even in August, every single day, but I just won't trade it for as long. Like if I come into the charts and I just see it's choppy, I just set some alerts. I set some alerts and just let it do its thing. And I think even when people, get to a level of full-time trading, being able to do that, just setting alerts, if price is in a range, set an alert above the high, set an alert below the low. When the alert goes off, amazing, fire up the charts, but you just got to kind of let it find its thing. Once you come into September, then that volume comes in, but you stay patient in August, you're fresh, clean, ready to go. You're not trying to chase back any shit trades from quiet summer times. But yeah, I think August has still been like a busier than normal August. Well, I didn't scalp like this aggressive as previous years. Like back in August, maybe last year, I was probably just getting into day trading. I was more so swing trading, and trying to swing trade in August. Oh man, it's not even fucking worth it. Let me see, how's this hourly looking on gold? So we're almost coming into wrong chart. We're almost coming into our key time. So 2 to 3 a.m. London time, which is like 9 till 10 p.m. New York time, is probably the most volatile time. You know, we're starting to reject here at this resistance. Like I say, if we're gonna, I think if gold's gonna see a push down back into, you know, to come and grab these lows here, I think you're probably gonna see it drive up one more time and then have that push. I think it could be a retail trap to try jump in shorts right now. And obviously we're still overall bullish, so shorts will be aggressive, but yeah, I think we'll spike up one more time. And you know, you could see a nice little drive. Nice little drive back down into support. Yeah, I'm gonna have more of a play around on this Ninja Trader today. Get it set up a little bit more. But so far so good. It's impossible, especially for Forex. Yeah, fucking Forex, man. Forex is always fucking raging. Glad you made your switch to futures, game changer. Yeah, fuck, sure, man. I never go back, man. Honestly, I'll never go back. I'm so glad I made the change. Because I was like, even, you know, like I was getting to a point, like even for day trade, like I'm only day trading one instrument now. I don't need to be watching, you know, like when I was swing trading currencies, man, I'd be watching all this shit. I don't even know why I still have this on. I don't watch any of this crap, man. This is all just fucking noise. So now it's like I literally, you know, here I'm like I'm not even watching oil anymore. I don't give a shit about the DXY. I'm literally just watching gold, and you know, maybe up here, you know, I'll watch the NAS or I'll watch the Dow. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just literally watching and day trading gold. So for the past 3 months, we've only taken gold trades. So I was like, you know what? If I'm only going to just be trading gold, it makes no sense for me to not trade that on the futures exchange, because I'm going to get way better fills, less manipulation, better broker and funding opportunities, in my opinion. Like I think Top Step are fucking offering way more than any other FX funding firm out there. So you know, if I want to trade like if anyone wants to trade currencies, you want to trade, you know, like all of that, it's like fine. But for me, if I'm only just gonna be trading gold, it makes no sense for me to not trade on a futures exchange. And the thing is, you can still trade currencies as well. Like you can still trade the Euro futures, the Australian futures, the pound futures. So you can still trade currencies as well. But for me, yeah, I'm just trading gold, man. I don't care about anything else. You know, all I really need on gold a day is like, man, if I catch 10, 15, max 20 ticks on gold a day, or at least, you know, 2 to 3 times a week, man, that's fucking amazing. 10 contracts is like $1,000 a day plus. You don't need much more than that, man. But it's weird though, because you know, if I like, when I very first started trading, if someone said like, you know, just trade one instrument, I'll be like, nah, what do you mean? I need to be watching 10. I want to take every single move in every single market. And it's like, nah, it comes back again to less is more, you know. One instrument, 1 to 2 trades a day, it's all you need. It's all you need. And just scaling up from there. Like catching, you know, when I'm trading gold, I'm trading 10 contracts. To catch like a 10 tick move on gold is $1,000. So you see like this from here to here, that's 30 ticks. 10 contracts, $3,000 right there. You think you need to watch anything else? Hell no.
Get off the chart and go live.
Yeah, go live. Yeah, trade to live. Every time I see my watch list, I cringe over 30 plus pairs. Yeah, it's horrible, man. I sometimes watch back my old videos. I'm like, fuck. I like trading something like AUD NZD. It's like, fuck. Why do I even trade that shit? It's so slow. I like the volatility of gold, and same as like Nasdaq and the Dow as well.
I've found it's helped me focusing on. I've got pretty much gold, NAS, and S&P. The main I watch. I pretty only much trade NAS though, to be honest. But
yeah.
You hear it in the start, it's like, oh, focus on a couple of pairs, but it's so true because you start to realize how it moves and what things it does. Like you get to, like with NASDAQ, you sort of get to know the things that happen when you're showing up every day.
Definitely, man, definitely.
Which is help heaps because it helps you. It's like an extra layer of confidence, and you know if NAS has done a certain setup and the price is stalling, there's probably not volume, so you can be a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, 100%. They do. They all move very different. Like gold and NASDAQ. You know, you can use in a sense similar elements, but they move different. Like, you know, if you can master exactly how it moves and you know it to the fucking T, it's like, man, I don't need anything else, and you really don't. I think even with futures, it's nice knowing that I'm coming into each session. I know what I'm trading, I know what size I'm trading, and I know how I'm going to trade it. Whereas previously, you know, I'd fire up the charts and I'd be like, okay, cool. Let me start going through these. Let me look at AUD CAD. Oh, that's ranging. Let me go look at AUD JPY. Oh, might be something there. Let me go look at GA. Oh, might be something there, and just waste so much time. Whereas like, man, I come on the session, I'm watching gold here on the 30, 15, and 5, and I'm trading 10 contracts, and there's no coming into the session going, oh, what about this pair? How does this pair move? This pair has grabbed some highs. You know, let me go look at something completely different. Pair correlation. It's like, man, it's just fucking noise. Yeah, I became the most consistent when I focused daily on YM and US30. It's nice mastering that one asset and having repeated trading routine. Yeah, literally, man, absolutely. And if you can just master fucking the Dow, it's like, man, you can make great returns. I've seen all your accounts, Sean. Sean has like what, seven funded accounts or something. It's fucking crazy. And people will still say you need something else. How many do you have, Sean? I think I saw when I applied to your story, you had like seven accounts, which is mad, but it's amazing because I see you like do what if you do like 500 a day across 7 accounts, man, fucking hell, it's fucking good returns. And that's the thing, yeah, one to 2 trades a day, or or even like 2 to 3 trades a week, you know, with waiting for the highest probability setups, not forcing trades, man, across 7 accounts. Big bucks, the real shit that people won't actually show you. Ever tested a tick chart to avoid noise and get faster signals when it's volatile? I haven't, but I have looked into it a little bit more. I think a lot of people use it to understand like when to actually get out of a trade. I think it's good for that. Yeah, it's something that I'll probably, you know, dive into a little bit more. Yeah, so Sean's got 4 400k FTMOs, 3 200k 200k MFFs, and still running top step combine. Yeah, nice, man. That's fucking amazing. Yeah, and even with that, so what, you got seven accounts there, so it's like, yeah, fucking hell, man, you make 500 to 1,000 a day, which is what, like risking a very small percentage, but when you're trading that side of the capital, man, it's fucking great. So what is that? So $500 a day across, you know, 7 accounts, 3,500. You know, do that 3 times a week. There you go. You got 10,000 a week. Done. If I'm not wrong, euro and pound moves almost the same. I know personally how the DXY zones. This can go to you. Well, yeah, that's the thing with. If you look at the DXY, it's basically just Euro USD. You know, if you want to look at indexes, you want to look at the unweighted indexes. You know, work out the formulas and go through all these. But if you look at the DXY, it's literally just Euro USD. I used to always look at the DXY, but it's like, no, I don't care what the DXY is doing. Let's have a nice little push here. Almost like a little 10 pip rejection now on Goldie. I usually see a little bit more volume from this Asian session. You only focus on 1 to 2 high probability scalps a day. In and out within 1.5 hours a day. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. That's all you need. So that's what I say. Even with like the way that we trade gold, and I'm sure it's the exact same view. It's like, I mean, you could sit there and fucking scalp it like all day, and probably make an absolute bank. But it's like, that's not the reason we trade in. Like, our job isn't to catch every single move in the market. It's just to to catch the one that suits your plan, suits your lifestyle, make your money and be done. But so yeah, I could sit here and scalp gold. Fucking 10 ticks fucking multiple times a day, but it's like, it's not the way we trade. Strict trading hours, the same as me, like for gold, when I'm mainly just trading in London, it's like I'm trading for like 1 to 2 hours a day, and that's it. Anything outside of that window, you know, there's always going to be moves, but my job is to catch a trade within my trading hours, and anything outside of that, I couldn't care less. How many we got? 37 people on stream. You guys on YouTube, go check out Sean's channel as well. Sean trades. I think Sean streams in. If you do still stream on YouTube, Sean in the US session, just scalping the Dow. Sean's probably one of the only other streamers / traders that I would probably tell people to actually go watch if you want to day trade the US session. I rarely trade the US session, but if you do want to go watch Sean crush it. Tax depreciation engaged by owners. What are you talking about? To complete this report, we need to inspect the property. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Prepare depreciation schedule for tax purposes. I don't know what the fuck you're about. Yeah, stream daily. New York open 6:30 AM. Thanks, man. Yeah, good man. Good man. 40 people tuning, guys. Remember, drop a like for the stream. I'm just waiting for some volume here on gold. You know, we're rejecting this level that I wanted, but we're just, you know, what? So how many ticks is this rejection? You know, it's only 6 ticks. I just want to see more volume. That's all. But in 10 minutes, we're going to be coming into our window of highest volume. So that's pretty much what we're waiting here for. Oh, my fucking back. I'm getting too old.
Good morning, how are you? Ooh, I was going to email you and I thought,
oh no. For me, tick chart makes the market open more clean and more manageable. Time based, it gets distorted. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, I agree. I've seen a lot of good futures traders use it. Yeah, EU and a DXY. Now the question is, which makes sense to move first? Like, who's the egg in the chain? I don't feel like the DXY just brings any value personally. Like, I already know what the US dollar's gonna do based off just looking at, you know, gold. Or if you just trade just EU, then it's like it's pretty easy to work out what it's gonna do. And then, like I say, the DXY is just weighted with all these other currencies, which is it's like 90% or 80% like EU or something like that. Yeah, if you want to work out the formulas, you can work out the formulas to what they are. You know, to get the kind of unweighted versions. You know, you have to subtract all the different currencies. I haven't updated this in a while because I don't watch the unweighted indices anymore. But yeah, you can do that.
Sounds like a look around there.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Just trade what you see, hey?
Yeah, literally, man.
Reinvent the wheel.
100%.
See, gold, yeah. I could still have nice buys up into that 19-20 level.
Yeah.
What I've been doing with my charts is have the daily open on the right.
Yeah.
So targeting like daily areas, and then on the left your 15, and then on my actual ninja I've got the 5 minute.
Yeah, I like that, man. I like that. It's nice having them separate, eh? Well, that's the thing. I think overall, because there's no bottom wick on this daily on gold, so like overall, I'd love to see us wick out these highs, wick out this resistance before, you know, coming back down to retest this support. We have no bottom wick on this daily, so I think, you know, even if we're gonna have a big push up, you know, this could be a nice little top wick, come back down, create that bottom wick, and then push higher. So even shorting it into that bottom wick is still, you know, like what, almost minimum 40 ticks. But if we grab these highs first, then it's going to be interesting to see when them unemployment claims come out. If we're going to actually have this pushback down and retest these levels, or are we actually just going to keep pushing higher? But I think, yeah, I agree. I think like overall, a lot of people will be trying to jump in shorts here right now, trying to do something like this. That's why I would prefer to see like a boom and then a potential boom before then maybe pushing back up, or depending on how the news comes, just potentially completely reversing. A nice little double bottom there as well. Little double bottom, little double top up there. So it's a matter of which level are we going to grab first. Yeah, I'm gonna set up an ATM strategy for gold, and I'm gonna want to set one up for like indices as well. Because on my ATM strategy for gold, I have it set so it's like enters me in 10 contracts and automatically puts in a stop at like 20, so then I can just drop it. But obviously, if I'm trading like Nasdaq or something, I don't want to be in with like 10 contracts, so I can like change that down to like 5 or something like that.
Have you played around with the stop strategy in an ATM? Have like a trailing? Is the trailing where it like moves as you're in profit?
Yeah, I seen that. I haven't though. So you get a stop strategy. Yeah, so you can do a custom stop strategies. I think that's what profit trigger auto.
Yeah, because I've seen like a video, and I think this dude had it, and it was like moving as he was going in profit. I'm pretty sure, but I just don't know how he set it up.
Yeah, so when you go into your strategy, so you can set up a stop strategy, and then if you go custom, I can do auto break even, like so it'll automatically go break even say after like 10 ticks or something. Then you can go to an auto trail stop, which you could set like maybe after 15 ticks you can automatically set your trail stop, which is actually, it's probably worth setting it up actually to just do it for like 15 ticks, stop strategies like at least break even.
Yeah,
okay,
could
be really
if
nice.
you click one step, it gives you multiple options as multiple targets, really.
So that I think auto break even setting that up, but that should be pretty good.
Yeah.
I
auto trail must be for your stop loss, is it?
Yes, yeah. So you got custom. So auto trail, so it'll automatically trail your stop. So if you set one step, so it'll automatically trail it like after you hit like a certain profit trigger, then it'll start trailing your like stop loss of like maybe 5 ticks in profit or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll probably set up a little demo and have a play around with it, but
I need to do that as well, because it'd be good to try and use it.
Definitely. I mean, and like once, especially if like when we're like just trading gold, have one set up for gold, have like one set up for like Nasdaq or something, and
and then they're all sages.
Yeah.
What one you want.
I think the fact that you can set up a trailing stop loss is pretty impressive. I quite like that. How do we go? Alright, we've got 5 minutes here, guys. I'm just going to grab a quick coffee and then we're going to sit in for the next hour where we could see some volume. So back in 2 seconds. the more this pushes down, we're liquidating the previous 15-minute lows. The more I think you're going to see a nicer spike up back up into the highs. How many? If you come back down into here, at least 12. You may see this thing run higher. 5 minutes close bullish. Now instantly pushing down. Coming to the last 5 minutes hourly as well. So hourly has had a pretty nice sell off from our level. I think it's 10 ticks. It's not bad, but it's had a nice little drop from our level. I wouldn't be surprised if you see these highs grabbed one more time though. So if you look here on gold, anytime you tap into a level and it kind of retrace, it's never just a one tap and drop. You tap it once, twice, previous high gets grabbed, and then boom, push down. So if anything, I would consider longs back up into at least come and grab them highs, and then you may even see. It has to make sense though, but you may even see these highs where you get grabbed. It's a nice little level of liquidity up there, which is still 10 ticks, but depending on the fills you're going to get in Asia, it could just be just less. Why can't I share this? Why don't let me share this? There we go. Now we're talking. Whoa. Maybe it's a bit smaller. Well, now I can actually share this properly. Let me share this better now. I don't know why I had to set up a new one. It should already be in there. Let me bring this across here. What have I done here? I've really fucked this up. There we go. Let me. Okay, I'm just playing around with this for a second. I don't know why it's. Alright. Let me see if this works now. Can I share this properly now? There we go. Let me. There we go. Cool. So yeah, this is all the trades that I've taken in August. So we've only taken 12 trades here. Still sitting up nicely. What did we take in July? So in July, these are all trades that we took on gold in London. Ended up July. Like 137 ticks. With our biggest loss being 15. Our biggest win was what, 27 there? What was that play? Yeah, nice little liquidity play there. What was that one? 37. Yeah, that was a gold long. Lovely push. So I've been taking moves, and but you can already see in July, my biggest catch was 37 ticks there, 28, ran into 55, and you can already see in August, the biggest move so far has been that 20 tick Asia push. That trade was shared on stream. I didn't take that position. The only personal one I've taken is, there you go, 16 ticks in the US session. Shorting down into lows. I probably closed that too early. So the moves are. The moves are still there in August. They're just much quicker moves. Quicker in and out little plays. Gold's having a little push up here. I still need to see more of a closure than this. Great management trades out. Yeah, thanks, Sean. Thank you, man. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, all of my losses here. These aren't me hitting full stop loss. This is the way that I manage my trades. So let's see what they're like. I wouldn't have got into a trade with a 7 tick stop loss. That's me managing my trade as it doesn't do what I have initially planned out. I cut the trade straight away. So, for example, here, I'm trading price breaking back below this level. Shorting down into that double bottom. The second that price recloses back above that level, boom, I'm out the trade. I don't give a fuck. I'm not holding it. Original stops, would have been all the way above here. But for me, second it re-breaks back above the level that I'm trying to short, boom, I'm out. I don't care. No emotions. And for the most part, it's probably our trade management is what keeps us in the game so well, because, like I say, I don't trade as an ego. I don't trade with a bias. I don't care. Exactly the same here. Original stops on here would have been like, maybe down below this low, but the second that I get in longs and price doesn't close above my level with nice volume, I cut the trade straight away. As soon as it breaks previous low, boom, I'm out. I don't care. I haven't let a trade hit full stop loss. We were just saying this yesterday. I haven't let a trade hit full stop loss in, like over 3 months maybe. What was the biggest back in May? We weren't even scalping like we are now. So the biggest loss even back in May was like 26. In July, so June was probably the most impressive. Biggest loss in June was, they're 7 ticks, which is like absolutely fuck all. So it's like $700 trading 10 contracts. What was this one? Did we just look at that one? Yeah, so there you go. Short again. Trading below that level, looking at play it down into this level. As soon as price doesn't flip, I cut the trade straight away. Same as I think we took an Asia play. Oh no, sorry, a London play last. This one. We took this yesterday actually. So I cut this trade yesterday at like minus 2 ticks. Where we had some lovely shorts. Original stop was all the way above this high. The second price broke above that level, came back down to my entry. I cut the trade. And I just wait for closures. If it re-breaks back below my level, amazing re-entry. I'll just take it back down once it's more confirmed. But yeah, trade management is very important, very very important. I don't think a lot of retail traders actually manage their trades. I think it's a very basic way for retail traders to think I'm gonna risk 1% per trade, and I'm just gonna let it hit stop loss, and that's me keeping my losses small. Where that's not the way to trade at all. You're never gonna be able to keep your losses small if they're always just 1% all the time.
Mm. And you lose 2 trades, you go down 2%, then you have to get 4% to.
100%, man.
It's helped me like managing like that with my trading, because there's been times where you try to trade a move and you might get in a bit early and you've cut 2 or even 3 trades with small losses because it's not ready. But then when it rips, you make back 3 or 4 times whatever you've lost, so it gives you confidence like in trading.
100%, man. Like if we cut a trade at like minus 4 ticks, minus 2 picks, man, I make that back in like a minute. But if you're just always letting it hit 1% loss, it's like fuck, man. To make back 1% is like it's gonna take me a lot longer than what it would be to make back like 0.25 or 0.3%. And it takes, like, people always say like, how do you trade without an ego to bias? Like it takes a while to get to, but like I do it just based off these levels. Like if I'm shorting this level on gold right now, and it's not driving, and then all of a sudden price closes back above the level, and even if my stop loss is above here, man, I cut the trade straight away. I don't give a shit. If it's broken back above a level that I'm trying to short, I'm not going to try and predict that price is then going to reclose back below. If it does reclose back below and it's a little fake out, fine, amazing, I'll re-enter. But if I look back at all the trades, when I used to look back at all my losses I would take, and I would review them, I'd be like, if I had just managed this trade from that neutral perspective, not only could I have cut my loss a lot quicker, but I actually could have flipped my bias and made back even more. So having a trade management plan is so important, and a trade management plan goes a lot deeper than I'm going to risk 1% per trade and that's it, and that's the way of me keeping my losses small. That's not the way to trade. It's a basic way to trade.
Top step. Unable to connect. Login.
I bought a little mouse for my PC as well. I'm a proper PC nerd now.
The guy at JB saw you coming.
Yeah, he fucking did. Yeah,
They're like, do you need a mouse? Yeah, I do actually. Do you need a cooling ventilated fan? Oh, actually, yeah. I do.
yeah, a water cooler?
In case? Yeah. Have you got Microsoft Word? Yeah. Once it's not connected.
Also, that's how you know you have your trade psychology locked down? Yeah, absolutely, man. Trading psychology is, like, for me, one of the most interesting parts of trading. Like, technical wise, trading can be pretty boring, but I love, like, trading psychology, the mind, and, like, the whole lifestyle around trading, like, doing the things off the charts, you know, like working out, looking after your health, like all these things that when you first start trading, if someone said to me, you know, working out, living a healthy lifestyle is going to make you a better trader, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Give me the secret indicator, because I know there is one, but it's not true. It's like even for me, making this lifestyle change of, you know, moving up to being right on the beach, it does have an impact on my trading, because when I was back in Brisbane, like I wasn't happy because I couldn't like be in the outdoors, and like for me, just the simplest thing of just being by the beach and being able to walk out my garden onto the beach is probably like one of the most amazing feelings ever. And when I can then have that in my life, then I reflect on the charts. It's just my whole performance is just so much better. Same as when I was traveling and trading. If I'm just sat at home, you know, I'm stressed, I hate my life, you know, that's gonna have an impact on my trading, 100%. But when you're prioritizing your health, your lifestyle, your psychology, your trading performance will improve. And it's not what anyone wants to hear in the beginning, but it's fucking true. How do you delete tools on this? How do you delete like trend lines and shit? I got a trend line here. Let me see. Remove.
Why would it not be letting me log in? It says the top step.
Into Ninja?
Yeah, it says it can't connect to like the server because of there's bad login details or something.
Are you logged into Rhythmic Trader as well?
Yeah. It's logged in.
Oh.
Maybe I have to like reconnect it or something. Because connections, the top step doesn't have the green dot next to it.
Is it yellow?
No, it's nothing.
It's nothing. If you go on connections, maybe disconnect it and reconfigure it. I had to do that before.
Oh no, I think it's connected now. No, unable to connect. Method login failed.
You've had it set up before as well.
Yeah, I was trading on it yesterday. Top step. Oh, that's why. For some reason, it's kicked out my username and password from the little credentials thing. It's strange. No. I'll just work here.
But yeah, guys, on gold, I'm literally just waiting for some more volume. As soon as the volume comes in, I'm gonna jump into a trade. But if you guys just think I'm sat here doing nothing, I'm not. I'm just waiting for some volume. That's all we need. You know, if we're gonna have a push back up into these highs, I'll take it. But I just want to see that 5 minute give me more than this. You know, the 15s come back down, re-grab the previous 15-minute lows without really grabbing any highs. So, pretty interesting. Hey, bro, your environment has a big impact on your mood, definitely. Yeah, 100%, Robert. It does, man. When I was living in Manchester, working a full-time job that I hated, and then trying to trade, I would put that negativity on the charts, and I would be more pissed off that I wasn't succeeding, but it was all because of, you know, my psychology, my environment, any negativity that you have in your personal life, you're going to throw it onto the charts. Exactly the same where, you know, touch wood, at some point where you're going to have some event in your life that's going to affect with your emotions, it's probably best just to take some time off the charts. I fortunately haven't had any experiences like that, but I don't doubt that at some point something may happen in my life that, you know, if I'm emotional, then during that period I just won't trade, because I know that's going to have an impact on my trading. Exactly the same as your surroundings. If you hate your job, you hate your life, whatever, you try and trade, it's going to be difficult. So I had to switch up my mindset to get me from, you know, being completely inconsistent, constantly failing, having all this negativity, to gaining some consistency. I had to switched my mindset a lot. Just become a better person in like all aspects of your life, and you know it is going to have a positive impact on your trading. You know, you may think that makes absolutely no sense when you're learning to trade because you're like, no, I just need to have a secret indicator or a secret strategy. Don't get me wrong, you obviously have to have an edge in the markets, but if you don't have a good psychology, it's completely pointless. You can have the best trading plan in the world, but if you can't execute that plan, it's completely fucking pointless.
How do I save this workspace?
So if you on Ninja,
New workspace, new.
But yeah, do that before you fire up the charts because it will close them. You have to reset it all up, and then once you have all your charts in, then just click save. What kind of work were you doing prior to full-time training? Sean, I finished uni when I was like 24, I believe. I went to uni late. You know, I was working just like admin jobs since I was like, you know, like 16. I thought like the only way to succeed in life was just, you know, going out, getting a job and just earning money and living for the weekend. So then I quit my admin jobs when I was like 21, I believe, when like, you know, all my friends had already been to uni and all that shit. I hadn't even been yet. So I was like, you know what, let me go to uni. Give me some time to figure out what the hell I want to do. And then once I finished my degree, I then went to go do a digital marketing job in Manchester. I did that for like 6 months and absolutely hated it. And then just one day I left and never went back. I literally just left and never went back because I hated it that much. But yeah, I did marketing. I still do marketing. I still have a digital marketing business as well that I still work on. Now that I'm, you know, able to live pretty comfortably off trading, it allows me to expand into other things. So it was actually, you know, at the time I hated it, but it was good because it's now given me avenues to kind of work into now as well. 15 just closed bearish there. Pull them back
Still
up.
reckon Goldie can have a run up into 19.
Yeah, so do I, man. I agree. I don't trust this move.
Because that's the previous daily high, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this here is a retail trap. I do not like this short. You know, we have grabbed the previous 15 high, but we haven't really grabbed any highs. I still think you're going to spike up.
I wouldn't be surprised if it closes below that little level as a fake out.
Yeah. Well,
there is a pretty big range for it to...
That's the thing. I think like overall, you're gonna come and grab these lows, and you're also gonna come and grab these highs. But it's more so what are we gonna do first? Like if you break below here with nice volume, then you could shorten into that lows like 35. Before then, you may even, if you get like this, and then you may get like this, and then you may get something like this, or if we fake out from here and we grab the highs first, then that'd be even better because then I'd be more inclined to short here, and then you may see an even bigger dip back below as well.
Because yesterday's daily close was mega.
Huge, man. Solid. And it's not even grabbed yet. It's not grabbed the previous daily highs, and it's got no bottom wick on this current daily. But I would, if I'm going to short into price coming to create a bottom wick, I would love to see it grab these highs first. Because if you grab these highs, shorting into that bottom wick is like, man, it's like a 60 tick move. It's huge. Huge. Living for a weekend sounds like a good title for a depressing song. It's a depressing life, that's for sure. I mean, a lot of my friends back home are like okay with that, which is like, again, like there's absolutely nothing wrong with just having a normal job and just living life and enjoying weekends, going on like 1-2 holidays a year. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but for me, I just wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't built that way. I tried it. I hated it.
Yeah, 100%. There was a guy I used to work with in my old job, and he loved being employed. He loved catching the bus to work every day. Same routine, he just loved it. And that's fucking awesome because that's
definitely
everyone's got their own happiness.
In some ways, he's probably got life better because he's happy doing that, whereas we're constantly trying to search to make money elsewhere and do our own freedom, but it's more stressful in a way. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Nice. What was the mindset? I was working as an attorney at Big Four. Oh, nice, man. I didn't know that. And hated life, so I had to make trading work so I could leave it all behind. Yeah, nice, man. That's good. How long did it take you, Sean, to take the leap from, obviously, being an attorney to trading full time? Like, I assume you were like, learning whilst working that full time job. I assume that's very hard. Being an attorney sounds like a pretty intense job to do on top of trading as well. I imagine you'd have had to study for a while for that. If I was to live my life again, though, but like in my younger years, I would go get a really chill job that I was, happy doing and learn trading on the side. Like, fuck, you see people like even here when we were down yesterday, Mark, there's people that are literally, their job is just to teach people how to go surf on the beach. Like, how cool would that be? Like, that's your job. You teach people how to surf on the beach during the day, and then you go trade in the evenings. Like, you don't have to do a job that you hate, which I did, and I look back, it's like, fuck, I could have done something that was more chilled, brought the same money, and I actually enjoyed doing it, and I'd be where I want to be a lot quicker.
It's like people at, like, when I went snowboarding, and the guys, they would just work in the kitchen or making coffees.
Yeah.
And then they just snowboard because they get discounted accommodation and stuff.
Fucking sounds great. Sounds amazing.
They're not there because they like making coffees, they're like, it just gives them something to do. And
yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to do a ski season in Canada or something.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I'd love to do a ski season. I'd love to do a ski season.
You'd have to time trading, though, with time zones of not being during the day. Like, yeah. I still reckon, like, that Thailand time zone for trading is one of the best.
Ah, it's fucking perfect.
Asia's 7, 8 a.m, London's like lunch, and US is like when our London time is at like 5, 6 p.m.
Yeah, it's literally, it's probably one of the best places I've travelled to where you got good trading times.
Take your pick.
If this 5 reflips bullish, you may see a drive. I'm not taking this. I'm just looking. But if this 5 can reflip bullish, you can have a potential buy stop on the break the current high. But as long as it respects this low, which is the liquidity low, we tried to break the support. You've reclosed back above, grabbed the previous. So as long as this 5 gets respected, you may see a drive. Like I say, I'm not putting this in. I'll tell you guys if I do. But if it re-breaks this low, you do have a buy stop. Just delete the buy stop. But I don't have it in. I was on off for about 6 years until I became Cassetti Proto and could do off trading. Yeah, nice, man. Nice. 6 years, yeah, it's good. 6 years is solid. There you go, re-breaking the lows, you cancel the order. Anthony, you say to someone now, like 6 years, they'll be like, oh fuck, I'm not waiting 6 years. I'm not doing that.
It goes quick, right?
Man, it fucking does go quick. But it's like, even if it takes you fucking 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, like,
for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's for the rest of your fucking life. You've literally unlocked a skill that will give you freedom for the rest of your life, and people won't even put in 2 years of work these days.
Well, look at that gold is. I reckon this might fake out nice. Is there no top wick on that?
Nah, there's no top wick. 15 looking pretty heavy. I'm the only concern 30 as well. It's just if a fucking range.
Probably wait for the 30 close. It might just close bearish and keep dropping.
Even on the 30 for the past, which is nice because I think it's going to give us opportunity in London, but even for the past 3 30-minute candles, we haven't liquidated any previous 30-minute highs yet, which is nice. The more, same to the lows though, to be fair, you haven't really grabbed, any lows. Yeah, I agree. If I could focus on trading during that time, I could have made it happen sooner. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Hey mate, Benjamin, how's it going, man? Good to have you on stream. Yeah, time flies when you're loving what you're doing. Yeah, 100%, man. Same. Damn, I've been doing this for like fucking 5 years now, and I still show up with the fucking passion every single day. Trading has never been like, oh, I got to trade today. Never. After 5 years of fucking hours on hours, I wake up every single day, but just fucking love it, because every single day in trading, it's just constant growth. You can never get complacent in trading. That's either why you'll love it or hate it. You're always striving to be better and adapt with the markets. Things that I was doing on the charts 3 years ago are very different to what I'm doing now. But that's
And
why I love trading.
Humbles you quickly when you go on a run and you think you got it.
100%, man. I'm looking to start my trading journey. I'm currently studying and learning charts. Hopefully I can start soon. Yeah, good man. Study as much as you can. Demo trade for a little bit, not too long though. Demo trade for a little bit, get a little bit of consistency. Trade some small capital, get some real emotions, and then yeah, scale it up. Wouldn't it be great if NinjaTrader Quant Tower have a long/short position tool? Yeah, it would be good, man. I'm playing on it here. I just like how NinjaTrader is just so simple to like drag in your stop loss and take profit. Kind of use that, to be honest. It's quite nice. First time watching your Asian session. Thanks for showing us how we can grab these Asian session moves. Yeah, good man. No worries. Good to have you on stream. Obviously, I haven't taken a trade yet today in Asia. Price hasn't really, it's pushed down like 15 ticks, which is still nice, but it's just the way that it's correcting. It's not enough volume. I want to see a little bit more. But like I say, we're still going to stick around for the next 35 minutes, and we can get a trade based off 1 5-minute closure with good volume. As soon as we get that closure with good volume, amazing, I'm in. So I'm just waiting for that volume. Like I say, we could be sitting here doing nothing. All of a sudden, this 5-minute can close really strong. Amazing. We'll take the momentum. Using NinjaTrader on PC or Mac. So I downloaded Parallels to do it on my Mac, and it was just a fucking ball ache. Like it just wouldn't work. And I used to use MT4 on Parallels on Mac, and it was fine. But now I just bought a little PC here, literally just for NinjaTrader, and just for any other future traders platform. Like I'm setting up Quant Tower as well, so it's like I just have my charts here. And I've just got this little PC here that's literally just got NinjaTrader open. Because I was using Tradeovate, and Tradeovate is fine. But I did have some lagging issues quite a few times. And I know a few people who trade personal on Tradeovate, and they've had issues with fills and being able to close trades. And obviously Top Step don't allow it anymore, so I don't want to be, because I have a 150k account on Top Step, but if I want to do another one, it's just a bit annoying to have like Tradeovate here. Then if I want to have a new account, then I have to have NinjaTrader. So it's like I'd rather just transfer them to have it all on the same platform. But NinjaTrader is really clean, man. It's actually nicer than Tradeovate.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it because you can set up them strategies as well. So it's like every time you hit buy or sell, depending on what strategy you're trading, you can click it and it will automatically put in the contract size, the stop loss, TP amount. It'll do it. It literally does it all for you. It does everything for you. It's called the ATM strategy. You can do custom ones. I've got one for gold. I'll probably set one up for like NASDAQ as well. So my ATM strategy for gold is like anytime I click buy, it will put me in 10 contracts and it will automatically set my stop loss to like 20 ticks. And you can even set it to have a TP as well if you wanted as well. So it's like just as soon as you click buy, it knows the contract, stop loss, TP, and you can have different strategies for different ways you may trade. So yeah, I really like it, man. In your FTO trading group, do you explain your gold strategy more in depth? I'm looking to improve. Yeah, absolutely, man. I have many of course videos about gold. You can catch all my previous trade breakdowns. Yeah, there's loads in there, man. Loads. We day trade gold like this in the London session every single day. Go on, man.
Goes beyond that too with like psychology and like the strategy is just like the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. There's loads in the community, man. Absolute loads. Lots of things like we do the trading retreat as well. So if you're in the community, you're more than welcome to join the next trading retreat. I do a lot of psychology audios. Yeah, there's loads, man. Loads. Do you only trade funded account or personal? Both, man. So that's the thing. This is the first time I have withdrawn all personal out of an FX broker. And now I'm just trying to find which one I want to use for personal, but I think I'm going to go with NinjaTrader and just have it all on the same. I use Sierra charts, but it's ugly and takes ages to learn. Yeah, I've seen people using Sierra charts. I would use Quantower or NinjaTrader. For me, NinjaTrader's simple. It's clean. You know, the different strategies is nice.
Around for a while too, hey?
Yeah, Ninja's been around for a while, yeah. And they own TradeOvate as well. I don't know how long Ninja's been around for, but it's been around for a long time, yeah. So 5 minute is holding up here. 5 minutes not looking like it wants to break this level, which is kind of what I want to see. How we got to this 30 close, we've got 5 more minutes, so if this 5 minute all of a sudden starts to close bullish, this 30 is going to be leaving this wick and still respecting this level. But it's a quiet Asian session since we have a trade copy. Yeah, they got trade copy in there as well. Yeah, I haven't set that up yet, but it's looking clean as well. You can do, on TradeOvate, you can do the group trade. But like I say, now that Top Step aren't offering TradeOvate anymore, it's almost like, how many, like, do you really want to get another account and then have to have an account on TradeOvate, an account on NinjaTrader? Like, it's just, yeah, it's a bit of a ball ache. The group trade front TradeOvate is annoying. I'm not being able to put on bracket orders and it's risky for my scam. Yeah, it's very true, man. I don't like that. I wish it was like, as if you were just trading the one and it just copies it for you. So like you got, like, if you trade like 10 contracts, you'd have to like put in 20. Whereas I wish you could just put in, your normal amount and it would just take it on the other one for you. As opposed to, having to use like double the contract size and, working out, scaling out, all that sort of stuff. Alright guys, I got margin call, 2 seconds. Guys, I'll be 2 seconds. I got the guy coming to test the fire alarms. 2 seconds. Sorry guys, give me magical, yeah, it's magical. Oh. Come on, Sammy. Sorry guys, I do got someone testing the fire alarm, so I decided just to mute. I'm trying to calm Sammy down.
We're getting a nice reaction up this level.
Yeah, this is looking to be a nice closure. How did that 30 just close bearish? We got the previous low. Margin call on the demo account. Good one. Hello, you got 2 more minutes. Yeah, this is looking nice. I think we're gonna come and grab some highs here. Fucking hell, it's all going off today. Another margin call. Fuck, I'm not answering that. Here he is. Come here, buddy. Look. What's this? What's it? Look, yes. Good boy. Wait. Look. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Come here, buddy. Look.
Look at him. Lap dog.
Look, yes. Good boy. Yum. If we get a nice strong 5 closure here on gold, we could look for some longs. Okay, now your breath stinks, mate. 40 seconds here. Look at this 30 completely reversing.
The 15 looks lovely. Could get some nice buys.
Yeah.
That's why we react.
I can't get by my head off, mate. Your breath smell. You need to brush your teeth more. You need to brush your teeth, mate.
Use Colgate, Sonny.
Yeah, this 5 minute closes. I have to put you down for a second, buddy. Come on. Oh, yeah. Look, have a sniff of some treats. Go on. Go. Oh, there you go. There's that 5 minute close we wanted.
Is this one can pull down?
What would stops be? Stops would be like 10 pips. Targets. The thing is, so you can have a buy stop on this current high, but my only concern, my only thing is,
Futures chart had a little gap.
Yeah, futures chart just had a little gap up. See, I'm not in this. Let me have a look at this hourly.
Yeah, it does make sense.
It does, yeah. My concern is that, you know, you kind of got to be break even at like at this high, which is like 8 ticks. Is like, is it worth it? I don't know. I still think we're gonna get opportunity because, you know, like if we reclose back above this level, which is resistance broke support. Resistance, then as soon as you get the closure back above there, then amazing. You probably can see it drive all the way back up into these highs.
That's very true, actually.
So, did anyone take that flip? I didn't get that buy stop in time. It's not really worth my risk just yet.
If it closes above that level, it's a 25 pip run up into the highs, which you'd probably get a bit of a better risk to reward.
Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah, I agree.
Even relevant.
If we close above here, you still will get a bottom wick retest. In this level, you may even grab the previous 5 and then, you know, up into there. Then you're going to see a bigger push. How many months of profitability until you consider him a consistently profitable trader? God me. I don't think I'll ever truly understand trading. It's not that hard, man. It's really not. Profitable spring forwards. Yeah, you need a lot of data. You know, you can backtest a lot of data. I personally don't like backtesting, because if you backtest and you get like, I don't know, say if you backtest and on average, you know, you have like, you make 8 to 10% a month, then putting that into live markets, you have to expect that you're gonna get like maybe realistically like a fraction of that. So I prefer to forward test these days. You know, like for here example, you know, I'll draw up this trade even if I don't take it. It's like, let me just forward test it and kind of see how it goes. See, look at this 5 dipping back lower. So 5 minutes. This is the reason I was skeptical, is because, you know, if you go long here, you got resistance there at like 2 ticks, and you got another resistance there at like 8. So it's like, it's not really worth it just yet. And especially how that 15, you know, closed bearish, same as the 30. I like the backtest. Yeah, I personally forward test. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, backtesting. I used to do it when I first started trading. You know, I used to like sit down on a weekend and do like a backtesting session, but now I just fucking find it so boring. Maybe that's just me. I I don't like
find
it.
helps you be less reactive too, because you're like, oh, I back tested this.
Sorry, I just had to mute there. Fire alarms are going off. But yeah, I agree, definitely.
It's like what I was saying to old mate, like, it's awesome having data and stuff like that, but if it's not measurable and you're just collecting data for the sake of collecting data,
Useless.
it's just a waste of time.
Yeah, definitely, man. We tried to have a bit of volume there, and then you're still respecting this 15, and I still think these highs are going to get grabbed here, but like I say, we're not here to trade off what I think. I want to see price close nice, and I want to see it continue. I want to see price close nice and bullish, and then just start to storm. If we don't flip in this current 5, then you're probably going to see the next 5 grabbed, and then maybe I would consider a risky buy.
Nas is going to run up into those daily highs, but it's just not like you wouldn't even take it because it's like not that much.
Yeah.
A nice 15 grab too. Oh, there it goes. Just taking the previous daily highs.
Pushing. That's a nice little Asia push.
A huge rip from session open last night. It's like 360 points or pips or whatever.
Yeah, it's huge, man. It's huge.
Like, you would literally... You could have trailed your stop below the 5s. You would have got taken out at 150 points or 6 or whatever.
The more that you kind of range here on gold in Asia, I think London's going to be pretty good today. Yeah, we still got time here for a trade. We still got like 20 plus minutes. So we've just come into like our kind of window here. I've seen a little spike in volume, but not enough. Because if you jump in, like even here, you jump in off that first 5-minute closure, it's not broken above that resistance, so you'd already be cutting this position at break even. You've had some nice volume, grab the lows, reflip bullish into an instant doji candle. So the technicals are nice, we just need that volume. Need that volume. Sorry? Oh, God. Too easy. It's okay, mate. Look. What's your plans today, Mark?
I was actually just thinking that. Probably want to go get some food soon. I got a haircut at 1:30.
Oh yeah, nice. I need to go as well. I've not booked anywhere though.
I want to have food. Get some scran meat.
Oh, did you say you send it to me? Sorry, I hadn't seen.
Just on Insta.
Nice, thank you, man. I'll have a look. Oh yeah, nice.
Justin, he's a legend. Any other legends, Justin or Jack, but...
Oh no, I've just seen your story. Oh no, what's this? Here we go.
This morning, literally just the stories all the way to the left, carved it perfectly. And that's it. As soon as we shifted the structure, we shifted.
Which was pretty says he won't show the broker. Dude's a clown. What did he say doing? What, $100 to what, $1 million? Stupidest shit ever. Hello, buddy. Come on, Goldie. This is coming into the last 5 of this 15 here. 30 still leaving a little double top there. I still think we're going to spike higher. But like I say, we're not going to trade off what I think. We just need to see some volume. Yes. That's right, mate. Go for it. You're all good. Yeah, we really want to get on, man. Yeah, we've been trying to get one for our place because it'd be, yeah, we got the perfect spot for it. I need to buy one.
Have you done any fishing yet?
Nah, not really, man. I don't really like fishing, to be
I
honest.
would be, I would be fucking frothing it.
Run straight in there.
Yeah. I've actually caught like small bull sharks in my kayak before,
Oh man, that's fucking horrible. Don't tell me that.
Yeah. I was fishing for them though.
Yeah, that's horrible. Our neighbours full on go like swimming in it and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, fuck that. No thanks.
Not with the stingrays.
Yeah, absolutely not.
The
Yeah,
funniest
no
thing was,
way.
the funniest thing was Joe in Thailand on the beach because he was gonna get his hair wet, so we dunked him. Love that dude.
I was talking to him before. I said like when you guys go over, I may try and come out for a week or something like that.
I'm gonna call with him tonight and book it all.
Yeah.
It's just, I just hate that like no one else has spoken to or like talked to Joe.
Yeah, because he doesn't really like even
Doesn't
trade like us anymore. So I'm like, I don't know. I kind of still try and just message him just to keep him still like active and stuff like that. But I've kind of want to say to him like, man, if you want to take like a break and everything, like you can, you know. But hopefully when he's in Thailand, he'll be able to join the streams more.
You'll get him onto scalping.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll never go back.
It's just like the thing I like about like I've still got shares and stuff like that. Scalping's nice because you're in and out, and when your positions are closed, you don't care
Yeah.
if the thing tanks or what. Like you've made your little slots and you're out. If it goes up, down, sideways, or whatever, you don't really care.
Yeah, I agree, man. Especially like if you have to be super strict with it as well. Like just stick to like 1 to 2 hours a day. Otherwise, you could try and sit there and scalp every session. But it's like you just do it in the first 1 to 2 hours. Anything out of that, who gives a shit? If you know, as long as you know your plan works in these trading hours, just stick to that. What brokers do you recommend for personal accounts in Australia? Robert, it depends if you're trading CFDs or futures, man. If you're trading CFDs, I was using Blueberry Markets.
Yeah, I used IC markets. They were always pretty good.
Yeah, I see.
Not too bad for Australian traders.
Yeah. How many days do you have to pass? Top step. There's no. Yeah, that's Sean said. Thank you, Sean. There's no time limit for top step. You can take as long as you like. Just 1 step. Yeah.
Do you trade top step as well, Sean? Is he on top step?
Yeah, Sean's on top step as well. Sean's got FTMO, MFF, and top step, I believe.
Oh, get on, bad.
Yeah. Sean's making prop firms go bankrupt. Come on, buddy, look. 5 minutes. Oh, look at that! 5 minutes just grabbed that previous low.
Mm.
The fucking volume in Asia is just a bit dead today.
I'm on gold there.
But it's fine. The more you kind of mess around in London, in Asia, I think you could get some continuation in London, which is fine. I would have liked to take a little scalp in this Asia today, but it's all good. You still shared a lot of wisdom on this stream.
Gotta give Sean a little study.
Yeah, give Sean a little follow. See you later, bro. Heading off for dinner. Thanks for the stream. Catch you next time. Take it easy, Sean, man. See you next one, man.
Yeah, mate.
Enjoy. Come buddy. Come here. No, I just sit there and stare at everything.
Oh. Come on, gold.
Come on. I'm looking forward to, man, we haven't taken when was the last time we took a trade in Asia?
You went on a good run there, like you were taking most of your trades in Asia.
Yeah, man. I think I think it was in June or July. We almost had like 100% win rate for Asia. What was that? Was one pip. Yeah, 17 hit 20 there in Asia's in June. 23 in Asia again, and then 7 and 17 again in Asia. Yeah, so June in Asia was great. July -4, -8, break even, and then break even. Yeah, so yeah. June was great. August has been a little bit quieter, but obviously, the thing is, if you trade Asia in August, when the market's already quiet because summertime, so August is obviously even quieter. I'm keen to get back to it in September. I may even do Asia like 3 times a week because the moves are there. People think Asia's dead. Asia's not dead, man. The moves are there in Asia. Oh no, that's not lie. We had an Asia trade. I'm pretty sure we had a 22 pip trade in Asia this month on the 8th of August. 22 tip move. So the moves are there. The moves are definitely there.
It'll be interesting to see if this hourly closes because the 30's looking terrible for buys.
Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah, it's looking shocking. Hourly's just fucking doji. So yeah, I think the hourly doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't, but it's just with the 30. So that's what I mean. We'll see how if it closes or otherwise you're up probably just range till London.
I think so, man. Which is fine though, because I think that gives us more opportunities this afternoon, which is nice. We'll jump on at like normal time. And we got 8 more minutes. See, this 5 minutes not looking too bad here. It's just volume. But yeah, for you guys on YouTube who aren't gonna trade London with us, be watching for these highs to come and get grabbed before us coming all the way back down to liquidate these lows. Got a lot of opportunity today.
Yes.
Sammy's just sat there like, what the hell's going on? Come here, buddy. What's this? No, not interested. Doesn't even want my treats. I'm gonna wait for this hourly close. We may get a spike in volume at the last 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna wait to see if it just closes a bit doji. Or yeah, we'll probably wait for London. Is our mate still on? Let's have a look. Good job, buddy. Come here, look. What's this, Sammy? Yes, good boy.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, obviously. Man, you got more people watching than me. You're not even there. We deserve to have all the people watching our stream. No one's trading as good as us. What's this saying? I'm gonna go to get a little gym session after this, I think. O2 performance sesh.
You need to go get food.
I was telling Kate about that spot we went to yesterday. She's never been before, so I said, well, I'll take her on the weekend. What was it called? Alex Surf Club.
Out the surf club.
Yeah, it's nice, man. Good little spot.
To be honest, man, any of the surf clubs you can't really go wrong with.
Yeah.
It's just more being able to sit like right on the water.
Yeah, it's stunning, man. I love it. She's off tomorrow, maybe we'll go tomorrow. So where's Asia since we've jumped on here? So this is our trading window, and what have we done today? Out. So we haven't even missed any opportunities today, which is nice. You know, sometimes you'll see price move and you'll be like, oh shit, did I actually miss a trade? But we haven't missed anything today. We've stayed patient. We've not forced anything in this range. So all in all, a win for the session. I still think gold is going to have a retracement back lower today, but you may see some daily highs get grabbed first. And then we got unemployment claims later on as well, which is going to be huge. And then this weekly on gold is going to be very, very interesting. How's the monthly starting to look actually? Well, we got one more week I think left. Oh, this monthly could be solid. Let me see this. Oh, no. Yeah, look at this. This monthly look is giving me signs that you may flip back bullish. Because if this closes back above like 1950, oh man, that could be runner. That's pretty solid. That's the week looking. Yeah. Hello, buddy. Sit. Yeah, alright guys, I'm going to call it here. I'm just going to leave it. We're just ranging for now. I'm going to wait for London. So Zoom guys, I'll see you in like 4 hours. We'll jump back on again.
See you guys.
Enjoy. Take it easy, man. See you guys. Bye. 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 Alright, YouTube guys, I'm going to wrap up there. Prices just ranging here in Asia after that big move yesterday. So I'm just going to let it do its thing. And then we're going to come back later on today. So I'll see you guys next time. We'll go live again tomorrow for the London session. Peace.